You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network. No matter the time or the season, we're open and available 24/7. Shouldn't your dealership be too? Carumba.com, the convenient online used vehicle marketplace. Register your independent dealership now.
Okay, great. So I am so excited about this actual segment today on our new LouddMouth 10 for 10 episode. I have JT's Beauty and Hair Bar, and I have a wonderful ownership group on this phone. The group is going to be 2, but it's still going to be a group. So don't judge me if I say I got a group. Okay. A mom and a daughter.
It does take a village.
It does take a village. It does take a village. I have Denise and Tyler, the properties of JT's Beauty and Hair Bar. Welcome to LouddMouth Radio.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey. So, guys, I got to tell you that I am, number one, extremely proud of you guys because this is a joint venture with mom and daughter, taking on the hair and beauty world. And just from where we are right now, just from where I'm standing right now in observation of where you guys have been able to accomplish at this point, I just want to tip my hat to you and say that I am extremely proud of what you guys are doing. Let's just start right there off the bat, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, I could talk forever, but I don't want to do that. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves and just kind of share how this became a thing for you.
Well, so I'm just, maybe I should start. Go ahead. Okay, so I just know that since
Tyler, right? So Tyler, if you would go ahead and introduce yourself first. Thank you, honey.
Hi, everybody. I am Tyler. I am actually a senior in high school currently. I'm a dual sport athlete. I run track and softball, and I'm also the co-owner of JT's Beauty and Hair Bar. Yay!
Sound effects. Okay.
But yeah, back to your question about how did this business get started. I could definitely say, like, ever since I was a kid, me and my mom have always had passions of, like, keeping up with ourselves and, like, doing our own hair. Like, I actually learned how to do my own hair at a very young age, so it was something that came super natural to me, didn't feel unfamiliar at all. So, like, like TikTok, Instagram, things like that started to become super popular over quarantine time, and I've seen a lot of videos about people selling hair, doing hair. Like, my interest has always been doing hair, and I had never thought about the idea of maybe selling hair because it is a known thing that people really love hair and don't know where to get proper, good hair. So I had brought this attention to my mom about, hey, like, what if we created our own business to maybe sell hair, especially for people in our area and surrounding areas, to have somebody as a resource that can provide really good hair. And I thought it was a great idea for both of us as way separate age groups just to have a business together because she can connect with, of course, the adults and the older side of the generation, and I can connect with the younger generation. And as far as, like, social media-wise and things go, like, I can do things to promote our business that will attract the younger generation, which happens to be a lot of people who are buying hair nowadays. So I just thought it would be a good idea just for us to bring both of our ideas together and create this flourishing, awesome business that we have. And
Denise, I'm still your child. I haven't even met her yet, and I love her so much. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
I am over here like, girl, I need a co-host today. You better come with it. Yes. Yes, I see why you to go first, honey. So, oh my God. So, Denise, play-by-play girl. So, how you have got to be one of the proudest moms ever to, one, first have a senior in high school with the aptitude and the go-ahead, boldness that your daughter possesses. And
yes, I love how I love it. I love this. There was not a lot of people, I should say, who look like us. She can articulate and speak well at her age. So I tell her all the time, listen, don't let anyone take that away from you. You have the perfect attitude. You are a wonderful person. You're beautiful inside and out. And I love that I can just not have to speak about anything and let her go ahead and articulate and speak well about her. About her any passion or anything actually that she loves and doesn't love. She knows how to explain it and speak to each individually as it comes towards her. So I love it.
I love it. So Denise, for you, what were your thoughts when, so we got COVID going on, we're in shutdown mode, we're working mom, your daughter comes with this or vice versa, you guys get to the point of, so where were you in this alignment as what she said, Which
was the scary part. The scary part of that was I had already set in my head once I moved into this area and I didn't see a whole lot of good quality hair or good quality products for multicultural people. That means mixed races, African American,
black, brown, and all the others.
Purple. I mean, like a diverse. And then when COVID hit, it even made it worse. Yeah. So I already wanted to provide because I am particular about my hair. So I already wanted to try to venture into that area because it's so hard to find good products, right? And if they are good, and then sometimes they turn into not being good. Right. So during COVID, I know how to keep up my hair. I taught my kids how to do their hair. I keep my hair up. COVID hit. I couldn't find anything for us. We couldn't go anywhere. And it was just a taboo of trying to figure out what can I do to keep my hair up if we're going to be stuck inside. Right. So this is what pushed me when she came to me and said, hey, what if we did this? And I'm like, yes, because I can no longer sit here and not know where to get good hair. Right. Good products. Absolutely. For anyone.
So
that's how it came about.
That's how everything just started to come together.
Yes.
Wow. I love
it.
Yeah, so let's talk about the name. How did y'all come up with that?
So, I have two daughters, actually, and Jewel Tyler Jewel came from my oldest, which her name is Diamond. Jewel came from that, and then Tyler is my youngest. So Jewel Tyler, Beauty and Hair Bar, because I think that we are all beautiful in our own ways, and we all of us care about our hair. So beauty and hair was just the three of us. So I named us Jewel Tyler Beauty and Hair.
I love it. So I have your flyer. So tell me about this logo, because it's got a nice little phenomenal aspect too. It's got some spiciness to it too.
Okay, I guess I can talk about that because honestly, finding a logo was kind of difficult in a sense for like the look that we were going for. Of course, we didn't want something tacky. We didn't want something that looked like it was going to be spam worthy. We wanted something that looked luxurious. It looked like something you could trust. It looked something as comforting. It made you want to go on our website and want to buy from us. So this logo really came about. We went through a whole bunch of different ideas, and gold, I just feel like represents us so well. I just feel like as Black women, gold on our skin is just beautiful, you know? So immediately when I saw, like, the gold logo, I automatically thought of beautiful. Like, it's vibrant, it's pretty, it's comforting. So I thought, like, maybe this black and gold combo would be something that catches people's eye immediately. And so I think that's kind of why we went with those colors and that look. I definitely think it made us stand out from other brands, and hopefully it's giving that comforting vibe as we want. And yeah.
Oh man, I love it. So you guys have uniformed the whole aspect of the beauty and hair bar concept with multicultural, multi-textural hair, wigs, and things of that nature. So when I go to your site, it mirrors that. The flyer mirrors that. It's so appropriate to give essence that basically we have something for all hair types, which is awesome. Yeah. So tell me now, right now, I know you guys have a wonderful website that's very informative. I love the way you guys have it laid out. So tell me where you guys are as far as, like, from that point in time, how long did it take for you all to get to the point of getting things up and going?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, talking about it and actually doing it. So we definitely took our time because I'm, again, particular about hair, right? Mm-hmm. I want to find the right vendor that could supply what I would want my customers to walk around with and say, hey, where did you get your hair from? Yeah. JT's. And we definitely didn't want to supply our clients with something that we wouldn't wear ourselves. I know most businesses do that. They just sell you hair, and it turns out to not be the quality that you like. And so it definitely took a while for us in the beginning to even get everything officially settled because we wanted to try the hair for ourselves for a month, as usually, or 2 months, however long you guys keep your hair in. And we wanted to play with it, straighten it, flat iron it, curl it, leave it naturally, and see how long it lasted and how we felt it looked and handled well on our hair. So we didn't want to sell something that we wouldn't wear and that wasn't top quality. We definitely wouldn't want that stigma on our brand, of course, and I definitely want to have the opportunity to spread around our business with good vibes and with good quality hair because I know too many people, and I would want that good name going around about us.
She's like, you ain't going to smear my name. We ain't going to start off like that. No way.
Exactly. Branding is everything. So, we definitely took our time. Yes. You have to make sure that your branding that's your name, and that's what you're going to stick with you for life. So we want to make sure that whatever we were presenting, we wore it. Whatever we're telling you, like hey, give us a call. We're here for you. We can answer any calls about, okay, what type of hair will match my hair, things like that. So we have to play with it a lot because everybody has different textures of hair. Some people leave out. Some people don't want a closure or want to wear a wig. So there's a lot of different, there's definitely a science behind selling hair and just a mentality behind selling hair. It's not just, I'm going to sell you a whole bunch of hair and it's going to be what it is. It really takes a lot of knowledge, also understanding hair and understanding your hair, how to take care of it, because anybody could just put a wig on and leave it how it is. Anybody could put bundles in and leave it how it is, but it's also keeping up with that hair and what you do with it over the course of time. You can't just put it on and leave it how it is. So we also had to learn about that, like how to keep up with our hair like through the course of time, because of course it's not going to look how it looks when you first got it done, but it's also like how can you keep up with your hair and how can you make it look as good as it looks. Right.
Because, girl, you know, people will go to sleep, honey, had their hair hanging off the bed, wake up with a headache because they don't have their hair hanging off the bed all night. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. You can tell you exactly and you don't have to do that with our hair. You can wear your hair without a bonnet and tell you what to put it in and look just like you did the other day.
Yes, I love it.
And that's why we say some things in life are basic, but not JT's hair. So
I love it. And for you guys are 100% online right now.
Yes.
So let's speak some goals. So as far as the plan, is the plan to eventually open up store locations? Are you kind of good where you are on the online section?
Yes.
Like where you
My
at?
plan, or our
Uh-huh.
plan, potentially open up a beauty salon. Now, beauty supply, I apologize.
Yes.
Slash salon. So, there's a new wave where you can have both.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely, like I said earlier, just about like when I go to college, and I definitely feel like it would give us a lot more exposure, a lot more sales. So I definitely think once it gets definitely all the way up there, I definitely feel like we have those ideas of creating our own supply business and actually maybe merging or finding people who also do hair. That way you can buy the hair there and then get your hair done the same day. Things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have lots of ideas that come with just creating this business. It's just taking first steps and continuing from those first steps and just definitely building our business piece by piece.
Yes. So have you guys started aligning with hairstylists around the area, maybe going and visit them in different salons and salon suites to let them know that you're working out there for them to order from you?
Yes. So we touch bases with a couple of salons. We do have our flyers out for people who are actually doing, their hair. So if they are in need of hair, they are actually able to give us a call and let us know that they need hair. So our adventure we talked about it, was to actually, go around to all multicultural salons and let them know that here's an option that we have for you. Because I know there's many times I've gone like, oh, I didn't have any hair, and do you know anyone? Do you have?
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I hear it all here. It's abundant. That's an abundant, very common conversation, and it's like I have to adjust a lot, noticing that like they're sincere. Like and I'm gonna tell you what I love. I'm looking at your website, and I'm gonna just kind of accentuate this. So, guys, jtshairbar.com is the actual site that you guys have your store, and so I clicked on like the shop hair wig. So I'm looking at your Indian hair bundle. And what I love about it is you're not only providing the orders of the product, but you're giving real education. I saw that you have the ranges of the lens. You're talking about the color schemes. If people don't know, if they don't know 1B, 2B, 3B, you're giving them all of that information, letting them know the weight, the sizes, the grade. And I'm going to tell you another untapped market, guys, just so you know. I lived in Hawaii for a while, and Hawaii is another market where there is an abundance of multicultural ethnicities there, right? And a lot of those women that occupy that space have abundance of hair. They may have, long hair, but it may not be as thick as they want it. So they may want to add hair to it, or they just don't want to wear their hair, don't want to style their hair, so they want to, accentuate things. But when I tell you Hawaii is 100%, everything has to be shipped. Everything. Because it's an island.
Right. I understand.
And look, guys. Any day you really want to go and take a field trip, trust me when I tell you I'm ready. Okay. So
okay.
I'm just speaking some real truth here now, like real, no talk.
No.
Like when I tell you, your site gives so much of the right information. The features, a lot of times people don't know that you buy the right hair, it can last you 2 to 3 years. Right?
Yes.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Exactly.
I'm about to be real transparent. I remember I had a friend of mine some years ago. This has been well over 10, 15 years ago. And she was one of the first people I really knew that bought like high quality hair. And I mean, she spends thousands of dollars on her hair, right? Just the hair.
Yes.
Not getting it done, the hair. And she's, she's a mixture of, she's African American and, oh my God, I can't think of what, it's not Filipino. I can't, y'all give me a minute. So she's a multi-race.
No worries.
Okay, multi-race. And she wears her hair like down her back. Okay? So when I tell you she's swinging that thing and that thing hitting across her waistline, off the back of the head. You already know that that's some hair. So you already you
That's
guys
some hair.
sure. Why I'm saying she spent
Yes.
thousands of dollars. So I would never forget. I was at her house one day. I got educated on the real quick with this. And so she was literally, like, first of all, I didn't know that she was wearing hair. Her actual real hair is like it has the texture. It's just really thin, right? But it has that same long black silkiness, right? Like she loves that straight, long black hair. And her hair is like that. But this, I should have known because it was lusciously thick. I'm not saying that I should not have known.
No, it isn't. No, it's a real thing. No, seriously, it's a real thing, and that's what I said. People think that it came from African Americans. No, it came from white will wear clip-ins, clip-ons.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So homegirl was
and weed.
And she was like, "Girl, I got like 3 or 4 bags of hair. I've had 5 or 6 years." And I was looking at her like my mouth. I had to hold my jaw up because I really wasn't.
Exactly. Yeah. And when you bring that up while pricing,
don't be judging me, y'all. Tyler, you ain't met me yet, but I ain't no girly girl, so I don't be walking around with no long hair. So I ain't know you be putting your hair in your bag and storing it. So my first experience, I was like, I had to catch up to the mall. Like, I was freaking out, but I didn't want to really freak out because I didn't want to be like totally off the brain. But girl, when I tell you, she was a very good teacher for me to understand exactly what you guys are doing and talking about. And I know that's your cousin. I know that that's your cousin.
But the stigma is out there. It's saying like, oh, you don't have long hair. No, it's not about you not having long hair. It's not about you
now,
not
a lot of people don't want to be bothered. They don't want to do it.
People don't want to be bothered with doing your hair. Exactly. Yes. You can just wake up and just spray and go. Yeah.
That's why I keep my shoes, girl. Once I went down, I remember I lived overseas. I was living in France, and I remember I had to get my hair braided. I was like, we ain't going to do this. I don't want to be trying to figure it out. We're not going to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I get it. And so for you guys, how long did it take for you guys to actually get up and running once you all made the decision that you're going to do this?
Well, Tyler actually did the website by herself. So that took a moment. Yes.
Tyler! Girl, I'm so proud of you. Okay, go ahead. I'm contain myself. Go ahead. I'm okay. I'm all right. Oh, God, I'm so proud, girl. When you graduate? She said. Oh, my God. I'm going to be so loud. You know my name, LouddMouth, for real. I'll be so like, oh, my God, that's funny. Y'all, don't look.
So doing a website is not easy. It takes, because if you're anal about
everything,
your product, it takes time. So it took a year. Not like for creating the website itself, but it's because me and my mom also have 2 different ideas. So it's like putting those ideas onto one website to where like it's easy for people to find what they're looking for, and then also it's an attention grabber, So we definitely had to combine our ideas and definitely put that and make it known on the website. So it's definitely, I would say it had some level of difficulty creating the website, but when it's something that you're passionate about, you don't really think of it as a chore. You think of it as like, look at where it's going to get us in the future. So it was definitely worth it. But I definitely think creating the website was what took the longest, just because social media and just like the internet nowadays is where you find all of your information. So just creating that and making sure it looked, I wouldn't say perfect, but near perfect was just what took the longest. So like my mom said, about a year.
Yes, and on average, that's understandable. I mean, I had another client earlier that will have their show up in the next few days as well, and they have a restaurant. And so they had literally their scope of work was probably a good year just building out the store, the restaurant. But it does not go without saying websites are stores. They're just online stores, and a lot of times they're just as labor as intensive as the physical things that we're talking about. And I tell people all the time, people will be quick to say, oh yeah, I want an online store, and I'm like, okay, but there's e-commerce and then there's a website. There's two different levels of that. And I tell people, now listen, if you're not prepared to take notion of SKUs, inventory, formatting, changes, order, like if you ain't ready for that, let's not have that conversation. I have gotten to the point, guys, that I really don't even do a lot of web development for clients anymore because of that, because that was a big part of what we used to do for a majority of the time that we've been doing things as well on our marketing and media side of LouddMouth too, on the business development side. And it's labor intensive. It's labor intensive.
No, people don't realize how much labor unless they try it themselves.
Right. And then they're going to be like, and they got the audacity of coming over here looking at you like my name is Wix. And I'm like, no, baby, go on over there to Wix and Vistaprint. Do what you need to do. Because when I tell you,
go on, girl. It's a lot of work.
Please don't do that. Yes. So I commend you guys because just looking at the site, I can tell, the aspect of time, delivery, the quality of the site, everything is seamless, very clean, very clear.
Thank you.
Absolutely, you're more than welcome. Hell, you guys, excuse me, y'all done did the work. I'm just here, I'm just letting everybody else know. Okay.
And we appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate. There's not a lot of people that will. So I'm here to support the quality of hair that we have. We're underselling. So,
yes,
I want
13 by 4.
Yes.
I'm like, girl, did this say 275?
Yeah. Yes. Do you hear me? So we're not out here to make money. I'm out here to promote us so we can look good. Right.
Well, you are out here to make money too. So let me add that back. We're gonna roll that back.
Okay, add that back. Roll that back. Yeah. Okay.
So a lot of times people will kind of get caught in that statement of thought. I understand exactly what you're saying, though. I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
No. I probably said it wrong. What I'm saying is, I know there's a lot of people out here who will overcharge you.
That's it.
For lesser quality. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. In other words, they're driven first about the money and not the quality. Versus you're driven
there you go.
And the money follows it.
Care about the quality and the care of our clients and all of that. That's what's most important to us. Yes, making money is, of course, ultimately super important, but I'd rather put great quality hair and my clients over anything. That matters to me. It matters how they feel, how they look in the hair, how they feel about themselves. Like, that ultimately matters. Like, getting that great feedback getting that feedback is what's most important because, maybe like one or two people, but that matters. That's taking.
Girl, I know that's right. Girl, it's like somebody buying shoes. Like, girl, they got on some red bottoms. Girl, they be walking by. Girl, she on some JTs. You see that hair? You see that hair? You see that hair?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, she did that. Yes. So,
right.
But it's a real truth, and guys,
all of that is important, and we know that our clients are important to us. So,
yes, and you guys are doing.
I want to make sure.
You're doing something beyond just retail because the whole hair beauty industry is definitely a self-esteem, a confident level of something that you can't even put into words for most people. But that's the first thing that, especially for a woman, the first thing that most people are going to do, they're going to look at your head. They're going to look at you from top to bottom, right? And if you look like you've been attacked by 4 werewolves at the top of your head, they may not make it to the bottom.
Exactly. They're going to be asking where you got your hair from. No one's going to ask you that question.
But like,
so it's definitely important.
The way your weave just, so.
Right.
Woo.
Yeah. And the hardest thing that's out here is wearing closures and frontals. Those are the hardest things to maintain. That is true. And those are the hardest things to find. Right? Not a lot of people have that in stock. We do. Like, I have never had a problem of having those in stock because those are important as far as, what they look like, right? Does it look natural?
Right?
Oh, yes, definitely. It's very important.
I know for a fact that you guys have really put in the research and time. It just shows your site itself has such multi-levels of dimension. Even when I was dropping the menu on the more side, it saw the bundles. So you're giving them the information of how, the difference of body of wavy versus curly versus straight. I love it. And I know that you guys are going to progress well. And the good thing is that you're looking already ahead from where you are now. You can actually start to see the vision of it unfolding to bigger dimensions. So do you guys have any goals as far as maintaining this as a family-owned business? Do you intend on, or you maybe haven't gotten that far, but just that question in itself, do you guys think it's something you just kind of keep with your family at this point?
I think so. I think that I only want to continue this with my immediate family. That would be, awesome. Not only that, there's going to be grands. There's going to be great-grands. And so, yes, I want to definitely keep this going. I want the girls to keep this going, and then, going and going. That's my future. Yeah. And whatever that brings with all the products that we have, because it's not just, just hair bundles. We sell wigs. We sell closures. We sell frontals. We sell clip-ins. We sell all types of extensions. So tape-ins, clip-ins, pre-bonded. We have it all. And we actually can have it colored for you as well. So it's the plethora of things that we have. And it's not like, oh, do you have? No, we have it. Do you have this color? Yeah, here's a whole list of colors we have. But we have everything.
I love it. So for you guys, I want to ask if you guys would just kind of give me your summary of, I'm going to ask you this one question and we can just kind of wrap it up. But what would you tell anyone that's considering starting a business or taking on something like this, just from your own experience? What would you share with them in taking that approach?
Well, I think there's two aspects to the story. There's two age groups that are here that we can answer that to are my own and then her own, as far as what that looks like. So for me, I'm going to say, or I should say for you, go ahead.
I'll go. Okay, so I would say starting your own business, it definitely can be scary, and there are definitely risks and challenges within this, but I say go for it. If it's something that you're extremely passionate about and you see yourself succeeding, I believe manifestation is real, and if you're passionate about something and it's something that you can see yourself doing in the future, then go for it. It's definitely a huge risk, like I said, but what's life without risk? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying go for it. If it's something that you really love and you know that you can succeed in, and if there's others around you who are encouraging as well, and also maybe you may want to be a part of your journey as well, that's something to think of as well. And also just to keep positive energy around you. You don't want somebody who's negativity and doesn't believe in your business, doesn't believe in what you can achieve. You don't want that around you. You want to surround yourself with people who will uplift you and definitely want to see you succeed in the future. Those are people that you always want to keep around. So I say go for it, and don't let anybody tell you or deter you from your path, because you're set for greatness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome. I think you just like said it for the both of us. I mean, that is exactly what it is in today's world. And you can't depend on your own family. Do not.
Mm-hmm.
You will lose your business and
you both
yes.
said something real, and I'm gonna concur with that in the sense of saying that sometimes we have expectations of family, friends, and the other, and unfortunately, this is where you can fall into a level of disappointment because everyone is trying to figure their way, and just because my mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, or something is doing something, that does not automatically make them responsible or required to support it or to patron it, or it would be nice, but that does not automatically. Yeah. And that's the thing you need to know and understand, so you don't have that expectation, because you're just going to lead yourself into disappointment if you do.
Yeah, you're going to be highly disappointed. You're going to lose a lot of family and friends. Just know that those are not going to be your rah-rahs, unfortunately. Exactly. So whatever you're going to do as far as starting a business, make sure you're not dependent on family and friends, and you're dependent on your product, whatever that is, and you love it. As long as you love what you're selling, it's going to sell. Yeah.
That's it. I love it.
Period.
Ladies, thank y'all so much. I've enjoyed this. I know we were trying to get together physically. Weather was crazy, but today was not an at all. I'm still looking forward to meeting you, Tyler. I've had a pleasure meeting your mom, but I want to definitely meet you. Come together and meet you guys. And I'm just so grateful to have had the opportunity to connect with you. And you guys are just on a path of you're already at a level of success. It's just only going to grow. You have my full support. We'll have some conversations offline. Yes. And I'm so glad now that you guys are part of LouddMouth Network. We will be uploading your content to the radio platform as well as to LouddMouth.com, so they'll be able to interactively engage and connect to your brand, to your social media, your website. So if you would, guys, give us your social media handles and website. And
yes, definitely. Yes, we'd love to support everyone, especially, and we love everybody to support us. So thank you so much, Sunny. With LouddMouth, we love you guys. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. So, guys, give your social media handle. Somebody give me that so that our listeners can get to connect to you guys.
Okay, so our Instagram is JT's Beauty and Hair Bar. I'll repeat that again. JT's Beauty and Hair Bar is our Instagram. As you guys have heard recently in this podcast, our website is jtshairbar.com. Yes. We have the Twitter, we have the Facebook, and we have Instagram. All three is J as in Jack, T as in Tom, S as in Sam, Beauty, and ampersand, hair, bar. We even have a TikTok. JT's Beauty and Hair Bar again. So go ahead and follow that. Yeah, please like us and follow us for updates of different blogs that we have on health and beauty. We learn and we teach as well. So please like us, follow us, and buy. Yes. Number one thing is to buy. You'll be happy you did.
Don't be scrolling. Bye.
Exactly. No scrolls. Bye. You'll be happy, and you'll be satisfied.
Bookmark it, tag it, do what you got to do, share it. Hey.
Yes, and please share.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate taking the time for you guys to talk to our listening audience. LouddMouth Radio is so grateful to be able to share you with the world. This broadcast will be available for 24/7 on demand on iHeart, Google, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, any of your favorite podcast platforms. We have access to over 200 million listeners, and I hope that at least 1% of them, which might crash your site, go ahead and come in there and just start buying some stuff and just put y'all in straight mode of, hey, this is it. Mom, we done retired ourselves in month number 5. Okay, so
No, exactly. And if our listeners do, we will give a 20% off, and the code will be LouddMouth. There you go.
There you go. LouddMouth, 2 D's. You got to put the 2 D's in. LouddMouth.
Okay.
I love it.
There you go.
Mark, you can't say they ain't give you something. Hey.
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
Talk to you all soon.
You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network. This episode is sponsored by LouddMouth.com, the #1 small business online network. We're putting the word out about small business. Put your business on the referral network online that wants to put the word out about you. 30.7 million small businesses in the U.S., creating 1.5 million jobs annually. Small business accounts for 64% of new job creation in the U.S. There's strength in numbers. No matter what we face, know that there's strength in us. Because of you, we're able, we're capable, we're resilient, and we are available because we are small business. And together, we're the economy. You're listening to the LouddMouth Radio Network.